What I'm trying to accomplish with each piece, I want to evoke an emotion, whether it's funny or they think it's beautiful or they think it's absurd or grotesque. To be able to evoke a response from someone that's looking at a piece that I made, I think that's my ultimate goal. My name is Jay Riggio. I'm from New York. I live and work in Brooklyn, and I am a fine artist. I grew up skateboarding in Long Island. Skateboarding exposed me to a lot of art and culture and whatnot. Kind of taught me to see the world differently, from a different perspective, and allowed me to see further than what I saw every day in my suburban life in Long Island, New York. As far as collage goes, I sort of stumbled upon it. I was really into film and writing. I was dabbling in photography a bit. I was taking Polaroids and then I started painting over the Polaroids, and that turned into me cutting up the Polaroids and pasting them over other images. From there I just started cutting up stuff, and it was more mixed media at first. It always came back to cutting, just paper, scissors, and glue. My style, people might consider it to be surreal. I don't really know how to describe it. I think, for me personally, I try to tell a story with everything I do. Each piece of paper has always felt like a word, and the more pieces of paper I put together, I can form a sentence, and in that way I can tell a story. Through movement and perspective, I've always tried to create some kind of visual poem. My process, I buy a ton of books, I stockpile stuff, magazines, the cheaper the better. I spend a lot of time in the morning drinking coffee and flipping through books and cutting out certain images that kind of speak to me, that I find interesting. And it all starts, everything I do starts with one image. If I find an image that I think is particularly interesting or powerful or it has great perspective, I like to work and build upon that one image, and I basically just go from there. I never know how a piece is going to turn out beforehand. Sometimes, very rarely, I'll have an idea, but each piece takes me on this journey that I would have never expected, which is why I love doing what I do. It's all hand cut and pasted. I don't make any copies. Everything you see, everything I touch is original. No digital manipulation. It's all done by hand using a scissor, an X-Acto knife, and everything is pieced together by hand. My inspirations behind my work. Honestly, I feel like I'm just kind of confused by a lot of things, the world and whatnot, my own thoughts day to day. Sometimes they're just a mystery to me, and I think my work is a way of exploring a lot of the questions that I have. Every piece I make is part of the process of me searching for some kind of greater truth. I don't think I ever do find that truth, and I think that's what keeps me creating every day.